Well, today marks 1 week since the election, and by state law, today by 5 p.m., so as of 4 minutes ago, all of Georgia's counties were supposed to certify the election results. The Secretary of State expects all 159 counties to comply. Doug Richards with the 11 Alive political team is joining us live tonight. Doug, you've been in Cobb County for much of the day. What are you learning about the results coming out there?
Well, we know that about a half hour ago, the Cobb Election Board certified the results, sending them to the Secretary of State's office. It's worth perhaps remembering that in the election last week, Cobb was actually one of the few counties in the state that delivered votes on behalf of Democrat Kamala Harris. But the folks here, when they certified the results, were certifying them up and down the ballot. At the Capitol, State House Republicans got reacquainted after most of them easily won re-election. But some sweated the November vote, among them Deborah Silcox of Sandy Springs, who faced a well-funded Democratic challenger.
The election was my most stressful election I've ever had. It really was. It was a very hard-fought race.
Silcox sweated the election, but she says not the accuracy of the election result.
The election process itself was not part of my stress, no. My opponent was part of my stress, for sure.
Today will likely be another example of the rubber stamping.
Today, Fulton County Board of Election members heard from some voters and candidates who wanted them to stall Fulton's certification of the election.
I think we should delay certification until the data is reconciled.
But state law requires certification today. The recounts and audits will still take place afterward.
I think what we've shown, the equipment has been through elections, same equipment, and these are the results.
Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger predicted that despite some questions raised in places like Fulton, the county's 159 election boards would give the certifications the election results required.
So 5 p.m., that's the requirement, and they intend to meet it, and I'm grateful for that. Well, thank you all. Looks like we had a great election cycle, free, fair, and fast. Can't beat that.
And because Donald Trump won the election, many of the folks who were highly motivated to challenge the election results 4 years ago are not troubling anybody with such challenges this year. And we did mention that although the counties are certifying the elections, the Secretary of State's office is continuing to work with the results, doing some limited audits, doing some recounts just to make sure that the voting equipment worked the way it was supposed to. We are live in Marietta tonight. Doug Richards, 11 Alive News.